Australia and China has now shifted to the Great Barrier Reef. Australia has hit back at the China-chaired UNESCO committee, which is seeking to list the country's Great Barrier Reef as a heritage site in danger. Without mincing any words, the Australian government has said that the move is politically motivated. It added that only a week ago, Australia was told that the Barrier Reef will not be listed as a site in danger. It said that recently UNESCO had praised Australia's work on the Great Barrier Reef, which included $3 billion in funding under the 2050 Reef Plan. Australia has vowed to challenge the move, which it said is not based on scientific data. The UNESCO meet will be taking place on the 16th of July.
This is a complete subversion of normal process. The Foreign Minister and I had a late night meeting with the Director General of UNESCO last night, and we made very clear our strong disappointment, even our bewilderment, that our officials have been blindsided in the way that they have. Only a week ago we were reassured that this was not going to occur. The reef is an icon internationally. And we are here to fight for the reef, and we are here to challenge the decision when it comes up for final consideration in the World Heritage Committee in about the third week of July. This decision was made, as I said, without due process. It was made on the basis of a desktop review. It hasn't even used the latest data.
However, UNESCO had said that the reef's condition had worsened. The United Nations body said mass bleaching showed that there had been insufficient progress in meeting the Reef 2050 targets. The Great Barrier Reef, which is the world's largest coral reef system, was listed as a heritage site in 1981. A downgrade would hit Australia's tourism revenue. The Barrier Reef is among the country's most popular tourist sites. Before the COVID-19 induced lockdowns, the reef generated $6.4 billion worth of revenue in a year. The issue is likely to further escalate tensions between Canberra and Beijing. The two are already engaged in a trade row. Relations between China and Australia began worsening when Australia demanded a probe into the origins of COVID-19. Politics aside, some experts have said that UNESCO's decision was not surprising, as the Barrier Reef has suffered immense bleaching in recent decades.
Our Great Barrier Reef has experienced 3 mass bleaching events in the last 5 years that have killed more than half of the corals on the reef. And we've had umpteen warnings from global bodies, from Australian scientists, about the reality, which is that there is no future for the reef if we cannot rapidly reduce our emissions and end the production and burning of coal, oil and gas. So it should come as no surprise at all.